V4 Future Sports Festival is going live. Virtus Pro taking on FaZe.
Yes, indeed. So big welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a best of 3 here to set it off, which is exciting. Starting on the T side will be FaZe, and that's Mihu on the CT side for Virtus Pro, picking up the first kill. That's a great start, and the desk did already point out that Mihu's been playing very well, and I think it's impossible to really argue otherwise. He's been a strong player. Pasha moving up. That's a great headshot. He almost got caught in the corner. More headshots coming in. Double kill for Pasha and Snacks to close it out. What a great start here.
Well, here we go. Nice round from Pasha, and it's a 4-on-1. It is Nico, but he has over a minute. What a tough task as well. When he turns this corner, he's going to be at such a long range in Virtus Pro. They're getting aggressive. They don't want Nico to have the time, and he doesn't land the initial shot, but he does recover nicely. He's brought down very low. Still 3 players to burn through, but 25 HP, and this just seems so unlikely. Grabs the bomb. Any kind of a plant here would be great, but he's already getting flanked out as well. Time limit for Nico when he decides to move forward. Should be the pistol for Virtus Pro, and here it is. This is where he gets sandwiched, and Bialy just waiting patiently, and oh, that's awkward, but round goes their way. Virtus Pro on the board early.
Yeah, good little wake-up moment for Bialy as well. You really want to hit that shot almost immediately, but fair play. Pasha, though, I was actually, you know, he interrupted my train of thought with a double kill, but I was about to say, please don't do this. It's that's really dangerous and might backfire. That's
like Pasha in a nutshell, though, isn't it? He is the player. It's like watching a horror movie when you spectate Pasha, because you're just like, no, yeah. Don't turn the corner, don't turn the corner. And then he gets everything.
And I've even heard some players express that that's what it sometimes feels like playing against him, that they're like, what he just did makes no sense, and that's why I couldn't even see it coming, and it was just so illogical to some extent. But hey, if it works, I'm not going to complain all that much. The shoe fits, Moses.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, well, Rain going to try and work his way out of A main. There's the peek. Bialy managing things nicely with the M4, with the rifle at range, and even Pasha chiming in. It'll be interesting to see what this Virtus Pro is going to look like when the gun rounds start. At the moment, they're not shying away from any fights, quite obviously, but it's only been pissed around, and now they have the advantage of the weaponry. When FaZe gets the AK-47s, are they going to be playing this confidently?
Yeah, that's a big question. Listen, I'll take Duncan's point on this. I think it's a valid concern to bring up, that FaZe probably do feel like this is the one grand finals where, well, this isn't the grand finals, but this is the one tournament where they are destined to just sort of slide right into the grand finals, and yeah, that does leave the door open for, you know, the team to maybe collapse a little bit if Virtus Pro are suddenly playing much better. Running through the fire and with bullets landing in your chest, it's just never a good time, is it?
No, it's probably the worst time you're ever going to have, and I think the big thing for Virtus Pro is those 2 rounds after winning the pistol, they don't take a whole lot of losses, so they're going to have this round right here. We call them the bonus rounds, the 2 UMPs on Neo and Snacks, the FAMAS on Pasha, so they don't need to upgrade those, and they've got decent amount of money in the bank, so this is going to be interesting to see how it happens.
Now, it could well be the case. Ooh, that's so close to being a shot. Not bad at all. Yeah, but it could well be the case that it's going to be a really, really powerful start here for FaZe anyway. They're such a good team, so even though you want to caution them against that kind of mentality where they think, listen, we're just one of the best teams in the world, so of course we're going to be able to do it. Want to be careful about that. 4th round now. We'll see. It's Mihu going down early to Olofmeisters. That's a good start here for FaZe on the T side, and ooh, that's going to get a bit of a return here as Snacks and Pasha get a couple of kills, making it a 3-on-3. And the bomb's still not committed, although Nico has got a very big position here. He's managed to somehow sneak into the forklift, and he does get the kill on Bialy. He just wasn't ready for it.
This is huge. He's in open space. This is where you don't want Nico, and they need to punish him right now. There's a good kill, and the follow-up from Pasha continuing forward, but Guardian still alive, just needs the bomb. He's got plenty of time, 45 seconds left, and Neo only has the UMP, and this is where it gets really dicey. When Guardian has this much time, where does Neo position himself to be safe? We're at the forklift, and he can just wait.
And this is close enough that Guardian might just only have 1 shot. If he turns the corner and doesn't hit Neo, that UMP is probably going to win the day. Walking in, not checking the corner, and there's the UMP. Neo coming up with just a single kill, and that's all they needed. That's a massive win for Virtus Pro right off the bat. And Pasha here again making it work. This is a beautiful play.
Yeah, the heroics. 3 kills for him in the round, and a lot's been made, and he's been very public about being disappointed in not only the team's performance recently, but his individual level, right? So if he's playing like this, you can tell.
I mean, after that Nuke game yesterday, there was a really iconic picture posted on Reddit where he was sitting alone with his head in his hand, just not looking happy. That's vintage Nico, isn't it?
Doesn't even have his head anymore.
No.
Nico just takes it off. Nice shot with the deagle. Mid control as well for FaZe, and actually Kerrigan's going to pressure up highway. There's plenty of players here. Oh, what another follow-up here. So 5 on 3, and Bialy's left holding the pieces, trying to claw them back into it. 2 kills for him, but the bomb is going to get planted. Still a chance for Virtus.pro to come back and salvage this round as Snax comes out of the vents.
That's really big for Bialy, picking up those 2 kills. Otherwise, there's not much they can do probably, so that's really nice. Double peek coming in, and Bialy can't really recover in time. He's out to put a Molotov towards the forklift. Snax is going to be going down after getting a single kill. And now it's Neo again to try and clutch it. Rain has got the CZ 75. Wide peek comes out, but it's just not good enough. And it will be Neo to pick it up again. Just back-to-back 1 versus 1s here. And Neo, he's got it. I'm shocked that Rain didn't get that kill. Yeah,
I am a little bit as well, especially knowing Rain as a player and how effective he can be. Neo only has 2 kills, and they're both the kills in these 2 clutches in the last couple rounds. But that's good for FaZe. Even in a loss, they have the full losing bonus, so they're going to have a very, very nice buy here. Guardian's going to have the AWP. And with 4 kills in the last 2 rounds, they've taken a lot of the economy away from Virtus.pro. So FaZe still within striking distance. As soon as they win 1, they can build upon it quite easily, and Guardian gonna get aggressive. Nothing comes from it. It's only Snax here at this B bomb site, but look at the control that Virtus.pro has had over towards the A bomb site. Mihu's pushed in towards A main, so he's got all the info at the moment. Really shrinks this map down for Virtus.pro.
Yes, it does, but that AWP actually double up setup. He sees the shoulder, and Guardian's gonna be going down. That's why he could play it alone in the beginning like that. The power of the AWP. Double smoke into middle, creating a bit of a wall. Really well-known strategy. Nice return grenade. That's actually devastating. FaZe now losing a player and a lot of HP there on Olof and Rain. They're not going to be happy about that. Setting up for the similar kind of execute. Smokes that land from quite far away, so they've got plenty of time to get into position. Rain going to be charging in, but Mihu will take 1. Second headshot landing on Olof Meister. Those were both the players tagged by grenades, so 1 headshot's enough with that M4. Kerrigan will get at least 1 in return. There's Nico chiming in, but it's not going to be enough. Pasha will take down Nico, and another round. I don't want to say anything yet, Moses.
Yeah, no, don't jinx it. Don't say anything. Just let us enjoy this experience. Virtus.pro up 6-0. And it's going to be FaZe who calls a timeout. Talk some things over, and yeah, I mean, when you add in the fact that Mihu had control of A main for the opening stages, and then Snax gets that pick on Guardian, the map just gets so small. They're the places you have to worry about. And Mihu obviously stellar inside the bomb site, eliminating 2 players coming up highway. That takes away the prongs of one of the second prong of this attack. And Olof had a lot of confidence in Rain to be able to get at least 1 kill into that bomb site. Olof is watching behind him, not even paying attention.
Yeah, that was, I mean, you could understand why Olof wanted to keep a track of middle, but that was dangerous in that 1 position, so what a good start. Everyone's still holding their breath, and FaZe not really running out of money yet. They've obviously got the round loss bonus, 3,400 at this point, so yeah, any kind of kills or any kind of save money or a bomb plant, and they can keep buying.
Going to go towards this B bomb site. I imagine this is relatively fast-paced, maybe just going for the uppercut. There's a smoke down, possibly going to try and just flash through it. We know how dangerous that can be. Snax has to be careful with his positioning. If he's too far out in the open, there's no chance for recovery. And here it comes. They already stream in. He's not ready for it. Neo alive in the bomb site, though, and now Snax is smoked off. And what do you do? How do you support Neo at this point? Need kills. Almost 2. Pasha's arrived. Snax is still alive, though, and actually they've done a decent enough job to really hold this off, and right through the smoke. Snax shuts down Guardian. It's just Olof, 23 HP. Virtus.pro has an answer to everything.
Yeah, it's going to make you a little bit angry if you're Guardian. Not even a chance through the smoke. Olof Meister getting a great headshot, but it's still a 1 versus 2. It was just a 1 versus 3 for him. Gonna be putting down the bomb at least, but they have more grenades. Bialy walking in, but if he just waits a tiny second here for Mihu to get there, the grenades are gonna do it all, and that's a failed grenade, and Mihu will take him down.
He only had 23 HP, so he was afraid that that was just gonna take him out, his own grenade, and boy, would that have been embarrassing. All picked up on Bialy.
We would have handled it like professionals, Moses. We could have dealt with it.
Yeah, consummate professionals is how most people would describe us.
I think so.
So, double op setup still going to be brought forward by Virtus Pro. And this is going to have a lot of people scratching their heads that Virtus Pro is playing at this level at the moment. I didn't even see all these kills come out. Great. Oh, Snax got one right before the smoke plumed, and the follow-up through the smoke, that's beautiful.
When that happens, I mean, I think up until that point, they're thinking, what, 2 versus 3, you get to get a bomb down, it'll be all right, but you get a kill like that, and it's just going to take away a lot of your confidence. 7-0 in favor of Virtus Pro, and FaZe looking to find an entry. Any entry at this point on the T side would be great. Just start to pick up a round here. It's an odd angle coming out here, but Nico and Olofmeister going to get a couple of kills on the other side. So 2 going down already for Virtus Pro. How do they bring it back now?
Yeah, this is where it's going to get tough, especially with the 2 AWPs. I guess the logical answer is I mean, one in the bomb site, one in mid, and then Mihu over at the B site. It's going to be so tough. You feel like they almost have to gamble at one of the sites. Just pick one, especially for the economic purposes, because if they don't go your site, you can just save the weapon so you don't force a lot of rebuys. But at this point, relying on the ops to get some picks before the main commitment from FaZe comes out. A lot of utility being used over towards A. That's going to pull the defense in that direction. How committed is Nico going to be to coming out this door and finding some information?
I like the fact that they're all on this side of the map, though. Why not try and just group up and see what happens? Good long-range spray coming in there for Rain. Will drop Mihu, and I guess now it doesn't really matter. But I mean, you might as well play 3 on A if you're in a 3 versus 5 like this. Just hope that they all show up and that you can somehow win the fight.
Yeah. That's basically your only option at that point, especially with the ops, because remember, they're not all that wieldy, right? You can't be too mobile with them. It's hard to retake, so just put them at one of the bomb sites and cross your fingers. Either way, FaZe finally on the board. They're here. We thought maybe they were still sleeping for a little bit. Had a lion.
Maybe they were, you know, just having a rough time. It did just change to daylight saving time, didn't it? So we all lost an hour in the middle of the night.
That's always depressing to think about, isn't it?
It is. I don't know who came up with that. It's a horrible idea, isn't it?
It's a terrible idea. Mihu and Pasha both at 10 kills, playing very well, those two. Olaf at 6, Nico at 5 for FaZe. Not a whole lot of frags coming out on their side, and Snax is going to save that AWP. Not too much of a hunt out of the FaZe team, as they still want to build up some money behind these purchases. So now FaZe just has to build upon this. Good kill from Olaf to open things up, and yeah, the straight spam through the door. That always sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was way too effective, wasn't it? So 7-1.
There's no more money on the Virtus Pro side as well, so FaZe have done it.
Yeah, if they can win this round, they can really start to build their way back into the game, even though it looks like there's a huge gap right now. It might not necessarily be so. Silent boost coming in, and no bullets going through, so no blood on the wall to reveal that that boost was ever going on, which is about the best you could hope for.
And it's nice that they were so quiet doing it, because Nico was actually pushed up. He was listening for that, so avoid that danger.
You kind of have to make a choice about it. Like, if you go for the run boost, then people are going to hear you landing. Like, if they're close enough, that's the problem. If you go for the slow one, you might get caught in the middle of it, or just sort of spammed through the smoke, so... Mid control, though, in favor of FaZe now, and we'll see if they can put up another defense here. Virtus Pro, if they can win this round, though, that would be big.
It's scary, though, because they have Bialy boosted up at the A bomb site, right? The direct counter to having a boost is someone coming up that highway, and they have Rain and Guardian doing just that. And at this level, if you're coming up highway, you're pre-aiming for that boost. So Rain, one of the precision players, we'll see how he handles it if he keeps moving forward. Bialy's got to be looking in that direction, and here it is. You can see it. Good pick off from Guardian. There's Bialy, straight headshot. That's the way it's done. Nice response from FaZe. There goes Pasha at mid, and Snax and Neo. They have to consider just saving these.
Yeah, but they're not even going to be allowed to do that. Rain comes jumping out of the vent. Snax is now maybe going to be hunted a bit more than the last round for that AWP. Want to take it away. Big comeback here for FaZe. which I think everyone was sort of waiting for at this point. Seems like it was meant to be.
I mean, the best way for them to do it is going to be based off of this mid control, like they just did in the last round. It gives you so many different options. Obviously, Rain doing a great job of getting that pick, and Snax just trying to survive. He's got to fight his way out. Olaf's hot on his heels, and he's going to be getting wrapped upon, and Olaf shuts him down. Straight headshot. That's always the question on Cash that every team struggles to deal with is the theory and the concept behind how they want to defend mid on the CT side, because there's so many different ways and takes that an offense can do that it's very difficult. Even if you stack 3 players in mid, you're going to lose that battle sometimes, which has got to be so frustrating to commit so many resources to it and still lose the fight. Now the next task for Virtus.pro is they're back onto pistols. They need to get the economy back in their way, and they need to start winning again, and they need to start it off without having a great amount of bank built up. This should be an easy round for FaZe, as all the utility is going to make this a very simple hit.
Yeah, clearing out Neo, no problem. And I think as well, if you do have the triple stack in middle, it tilts you towards wanting to peek. Like, it's very hard playing 3 middle and then also playing passively. You want to sort of take a look. Somehow they're getting kills in this after plant scenario. I'm not even sure how.
Somehow.
Should be no problem for FaZe to hold on to this one, but don't want to lose too many rifles in the process, really.
And Nico getting brought down to 4 HP, so now he's got to be cognizant of the explosion radius for the bomb, and Bialy just wants to deal some damage. Force players to stay into the site. Here's a USP coming down, and Pasha almost able to eliminate. Guardian at 3 HP now. They have taken everyone out, and they don't actually go down to the bomb. It doesn't blow up in time, so 7-3. And Virtus.pro back with the purchases. No AWPs this time, though. They had the double op set up as well to help them get to a 7-0 lead. No kits, so retakes have got to be quick.
It's that same double smoke in the middle by the control. Make sure that Virtus.pro have to commit some resources to just hanging around and seeing what's up, which in fact they're not. They're still just all in the A-bomb side, so there's no mid presence at all right now for the Polish side, which is a bit confusing.
Well, we saw them handle it at one point when Mihu got the double kill, and it looks like they actually want to line up to get some aggression in towards A main. So if you're not going to defend mid, this is kind of the option you're forced into doing, which is take control of other portions of the map. Now, Nico will have heard that pop flash in towards A main, so he's calling it out to his teammates. There's going to be 3 players coming up highway. Pasha's got to be aware of that. So many smokes. How long can they keep the attention of Virtus.pro on door as FaZe takes over every other part of the map? Rain has lurked his way up. There's the check from Bialy, but he's going to go down with ease. Snack still alive and actually stuck against each other inside the smoke. Rain with the response, and Kerrigan, he spots the gun barrel. He's got the bomb as well, so he's got to be patient, buying time for Rain to wrap around, and Snack still doing damage, but they've lost control of the bomb site.
A great push up highway there for FaZe. By the time they realize Virtus.pro what's actually going on, it's just way too late, and nobody can really recover from it. So both pushing in from main. The bomb is planted. They can see it right there, and Kerrigan is going to get the headshot. That will leave Snax in an almost impossible 1 versus 3. He's going to get the headshot on 1. Looking right now for the ace clutch, which doesn't happen all that often. Smoke to allow himself to get out. Another headshot comes in, taking down Rain, and he can't get Nico. Hiding at the edge of the smoke. Was very close for Snax, but still, what a devastating round here for Virtus.pro. That's the money gone once again. That's
a great effort out of Snax. It's just too difficult to get around the edge of the smoke. Nico's got such a strong angle for it, and low HP as well. Almost there. Would have been vintage Snax. He was able to pull that one off. So FaZe clawing back. They've won 4 straight. Started out extremely slow. I think there's also a level of fight out of Virtus.pro in this game that we didn't expect to see, which is always nice. Deagle's on the board, pistols. Mihu has the HE grenade. And once again, we'll see in the next round, does Virtus.pro try to change any tactic? This is 2 rounds now. They've been so punished from mid-control out of FaZe, and just players being able to walk all the way up highway, just being able to march their way into the bomb site with no resistance. So Virtus.pro is going to have to figure that out.
Just a Deagle here. Not much of a defense if they come around that corner. Can get some fast shots in with it, but it's obviously somewhat better suited for the long range 1 taps. A lot of people now showing up here for the Virtus Pro side. Everyone gravitating towards the A-bomb side. Might be a lot of kills coming their way. A lot of damage right off the bat against Nico. Who's down to 10 health, but the grenade use is just so good right now for FaZe. Smoking them out and molotoving them out, and they're not going to lose a single player in this push. That's quite amazing.
That would have been very dangerous if they didn't use any of that utility. So great job by FaZe. Now a tactical pause from Virtus Pro. They are going to buy here, so yeah, this flashbang and Kerrigan just sliding his way in. That's great. Virtus Pro are going to have as much money. They can get whatever they need. They can have the AWPs. They can get a double op setup if they choose to. And this is where they say, here's the adjustment we make. This is where we're going to see exactly how they want to control mid. Or at least have eyes on it, is the big thing.
Yeah, it's been too dangerous too many times.
It's got those nice glasses. Might as well use them on mid.
Yeah, get a little bit of clear vision in there. He's been playing Forklift, and I mean, for Bialy's point of view, if you're playing Forklift and you lose control of Highway, then you just can't do anything.
It's just the most awkward position in the world.
Yeah.
But if anyone's going to know how to handle that, it would be Bialy. I feel like he's been playing Forklift on this map since Counter-Strike Global Offensive began.
Yeah.
That's always been like his... That was like one of his iconic positions early on in the Virtus Pro days. Yeah,
it's been at least a year and a half since we said that has become too predictable, and everyone, but he still makes it work. So I guess he's just very good at it. 7-5 though, big change just not that long ago. 7-1, and you know it was looking like it was no problem.
It does. It seems like just yeah. This has been a pretty quick comeback for FaZe. It's looked much convincing for them as well in this 5-round run. They've done a very good job. While they seemed lost for 7 rounds, it's changed so much. Here's a boost up. This time it looked like FaZe going to go for mid control again, but they're switching things up. Neo was there initially with the M4. Neither of the AWPs are in mid. So Pasha, if they do take it, Pasha's going to have to peer down Highway with his op. Bialy's taking control of A main once again, but no one showing himself quite yet.
Yeah, but I think they had people close enough to hear them running into A main, which in itself is valuable. Guardian going to pick up 1 kill. Guesses the angle wrong. The Molotov, though, might actually force him out just a tiny bit. Going to be wanting into the middle instead. And there's Neo going down. Guardian doing a lot of work. Snacks with 1 flick, and he can't get the no-scope in time. Would have definitely tried, but that's a great opening here. Guardian just, I think, alone in the middle initially, just walking in to get a double kill. How do you deal with that?
That's, you don't. I mean, and that's why you have to have some presence in mid at some point, because Guardian's just feeling way too comfortable just in mid. He's feeling so safe. And Virtus Pro has tried everything except putting players in mid. They've done everything they can. They put Pasha with an AWP to peer down Highway. They've tried to take control of A main instead. They've tried to push into checkers and be aggressive. They've done everything but actually put 2 to 3 players there with Molotovs to delay the boost, delay the take. And at this point, I mean, there's only 2 rounds left. Only going to be 1 more buy round for Virtus Pro, and it's, oh my god, okay. Well, what can you do about that?
Guardian doesn't actually need to see them to get the kills. They are on another upgraded pistol round here, so can't expect really too much. See if they can land a couple of kills. I guess that would be worth something, but FaZe rolls at the point where we're getting so late into the first half here that they're not going to worry about losing a couple of AKs or anything like that. Needs to be more than that. Mihu pushing in and looking for a headshot. If he wasn't going to go down there, there's a guy pushing out through the door as well, which is Nico. And another nice cleanup here for the FaZe side. So maybe you were onto something, Moses. Maybe they were just a little bit sort of waking up early in the morning, couldn't really get their game in, or their heads in the game, and then now they're ready. Feeling good, FaZe, tying up the scoreline at 7-7.
Okay, so he did see him right before the smoke
right.
bloomed. All right. So he's not just a machine.
He's getting there. He's getting warmed up.
Well, here we go. It's been 7 in a row for Virtus Pro, and then FaZe respond with 7 of their own, and now it's who's going to take the lead into the second half. And this time, Virtus Pro does put players there, and true to form, FaZe just rush B. So this round is essentially almost all over. Mihu and Nico going to have a battle of patience and lurking. And you can see, again, the frustration of Cash. Spend an entire half getting beat up in mid, and you finally put 3 players there, and a B-rush with 1 flashbang ends your dreams. Molotov's in towards upper. Here come the retake. Mihu, he's going to check the corner. not well enough as Nico finds the kill, and that should about seal this round, as it's going to be so hard for these players to get back into the bomb site. And FaZe is just eliminating everyone. Bialy and Pasha, 2 versus 3. It's all over. FaZe is going to take that lead into the second half. A brilliant recovery. A great recovery. Very one-sided half for each team at different portions.
Yeah, it's really odd, isn't it, how that turns out. But you're right. It was a really, really good comeback. 8-7 at the end of it. So splitting it evenly down the middle.
Yeah, I have to say as well, great, you know, I would assume it's Kerrigan who made the call to go for that B play, but that's really smart. You've kind of established the fact that you're going to wreck everybody when you get that kind of mid-control, and you've had success and you've won rounds based off it about 3 rounds in a row, and then you switch things up, right, when the defense is adjusting to it. That's a really, really nice play call.
Yeah, and they smoked the middle, they Molotov the Sugar Cube towards Highway, so they sort of did everything to suggest that it was going to be more mid-control. And then the knockout punch just comes through. Neo doesn't even see it coming.
Kerrigan's, I thought he had 21 kills, but he doesn't.
Yeah, I think it looked like it for a minute.
I was just like, wait, what?
I was confused as well. Don't worry about it. We have, as far as I can tell, no defuse kits or any grenades or anything picked up on the FaZe side here. So they're gambling a little bit on the idea that there's not even going to be a bomb plant. Guardian pushing out aggressively out of B and hoping to get a headshot on somebody. He's actually going to keep pushing. This is so dangerous. Trying to fall back, and I'd want to think twice about this now. He's still fighting it. This is madness.
That aggression is funneling Virtus Pro towards middle, and now they're going to come out of the vents, and they're going to be stacked up. Guardian at one angle, Rain at the other inside the site. Great headshot from Rain. Doing more, going for a third, not able to get it. And finally, the defense falls, but Kerrigan did rotate over into a 2-on-2, and Nico has arrived. One of the heavy hitters. He goes down. Great shot from Neo. And Virtus Pro looking to take both pistols as Olaf, that drop, has given up the position. They now know where it is. The plant not coming in quite yet. And there's a good goosh to the side of the head. Olaf at 2 HP. And certainly this isn't going to be possible. It's not. Virtus Pro battle the whole way for a plant.
Good win there for the Polish side. Finally able to pick up a round here after losing 8 in a row, mind you.
It's so mental. It just happened.
It's unbelievable. Thought maybe Rain was going to close this one out. Just to point out as well, because Neo's really had a hard game, but like he's got what, 5 kills. 2 of those kills won them 1 versus 1s, and then 2 of those kills are in a pistol round. So I'm not trying to big up for the 5 kills is obviously not good enough, but but if you were going to only have 5 kills, this would be a nice way to do it. Just
he's got the appropriate 5 kills. High impact kills is what you're saying. So Virtus Pro doing some taking of middle themselves and winning out in the end. So AK-47 salvaged by Pasha. Max has the UMP, could run back and get the Galil, and it's all up to Nico. It looks like Virtus Pro just being patient. They want to find out what's coming next. Neo up to his 6th.
9-8. FaZe will have to wait just a little bit longer before they can start to make any kind of real purchase. I think 8 rounds is great on the first hour cash. You're on the T side, you get 8 rounds. That probably feels pretty good. But it isn't a kind of a lockdown situation. You can, by no means could you just start to relax and think that that's it, you've done a good enough job. Still can be pretty hard to play the CT side here. Pushing the middle. Oh, that's a great double grenade. Shutting down Kerrigan and Nico. And now Snacks is looking for just a bit more. He's only going to get the 1 kill, though. So a little bit of a shame, although they have isolated Guardian and he is going to be downed right away. So losing 2, it's not too bad.
No, not at all. And they don't lose any super important weapons. It was just the MAC-10 and the UMP. And obviously you wanted those guns to be the aggressors to try and get the bonus money. Guns out for both teams for FaZe. They have an AWP on Guardian. He's got no armor. They do have some decent utility, and Pasha's gotten off of his own on the T side. Heading for a clash, and Guardian's going to have his presence in mid, smoked off. Doesn't look like Virtus Pro wants to take any kind of, wants to apply any pressure in mid. There's a clever little smoke for Highway early on. No one's committing with it. I think it's just to force out. They were trying to make a play in door, but it's there to force out some kind of utility from the defense.
Which, especially in the 4th round, could be really dangerous for FaZe. They don't have a lot of utility already, so if they use some of it, you know, reactively, Mihu's managed to sneak all the way in. That's a big opening, taking down one, and Olaf somehow reacts in time. I was about to say, he's got almost no idea where that's happening from. Now, the only one who could really hold on is the last B player here, Rain, who's going to call in that Molotov, and backup is actually there quicker than I thought. So this might be dangerous for Virtus.pro. Sneaking their way in, they get the kill on Rain for free, and Karrigan going to go down. Neo to pick up that one. Big return into the round here for Virtus.pro, otherwise they might have been in trouble. Now it's a 2-on-3, and with the health of Olofmeister, they're just going to pick up the AWPs and run away.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Karrigan rotated over. You're right. He got there just in time, but once Rain goes down, he's in the open and he's got nowhere to go. He's there to support Rain, not expecting him to fall that quick. Just going on in chat, I think Nico is still very confused how Mihu got to where he was to wrap onto the bomb site. He's even asking questions of where did you come from? You come from mid or forklift. So FaZe, no idea how that hit came in, and that's a very cool play for Mihu to have the balls, I guess, to do that.
Oh, well, the early most, isn't it?
Yeah, nice big balls for Mihu.
Well, it was, and it paid off as it almost always does. It's a really good job, 11-8. But it's really more about shutting down the FaZe economy here. Obviously a best of 3, but if Virtus.pro could pick up, I mean, they could actually win cash quickly now if they win the right round, so to speak. It could get a little bit interesting. They have to survive the double up in this round, though, and obviously you have to find a balance here between sort of respecting the fact that they have the orb saved, but also not getting completely paranoid by it and just slow down too much. Like, both can be dangerous. Yeah,
you can't take forever to make a decision. Here's a nice boost from Karrigan. When's the timing of when he pushes forward? There are players there. Neo can spot it, and he does, and that's a good win for him. I think he heard you mention that 5 kills wasn't good enough because he's done a pretty good job in these past few rounds. 2 AWPs on the CT side, and Mihu again. A new way to just casually lurk out into the A-bomb site, but he never spotted Guardian. And I think that kill towards the A-bomb site with the AWP is going to signal Virtus.pro head over towards B, and Guardian has that feeling as well because he booked it. He got on his horse and ran straight here. Now, Bialy's already gotten past him in towards Checkers. And the peek come in just now, and Guardian almost even adjusting, which would have been crazy, but that's a good take for Virtus.pro. They're going to have a 12-8 lead as Nico is focusing on saving the AWP.
It's so interesting how that works out when your Guardian showing up on that bomb site and you sort of spot the main portion of the entrance into B. Your brain just tells you, oh, that's it. I guess I beat them in time, and then you don't think about the fact that someone could have already walked in to check it, and it is kind of hard to play that way.
Also, straight up, if you're going to try and recover in that round, you have to take risks somewhere, right? So I mean, you can't clear everything out. You can't ever just be completely safe.
No, definitely true. So, saving an AK and an AWP, they had the double up before, but I guess this would still be valuable into the next round. This really makes a difference that FaZe are allowed to bring some of these rifles into sort of the later rounds, because they're running out of rounds to play with right now. So they need to keep those rifles afloat so that they can keep fighting.
Yeah, and I think it is kind of interesting that Virtus.pro hasn't hunted down, considering they have the money. Bialy's over 10,000. They've got Neo and Snacks, you know, just under 7,000. So they have the cash to go for the hunt. If Virtus.pro ever completely knocks FaZe out of the economy game, I mean, they might just straight up win here down the stretch. FaZe in a lot of danger of being upset here in map 1 of these semifinals. This is supposed to be their easy route into the grand finals. They're being shocked at the moment.
Yeah, they already scheduled for it. They made all the reservations and everything. You ready to play the grand finals, and just gotta take out Virtus.pro.
Yeah,
easy, right? Yeah. Or maybe you're behind 4 rounds on cash and wondering where's it all gone wrong. Snacks is gonna be going down. Olofmeister will get that first kill, and I think he's pushing very aggressively over on the other side of the map. That's by Squeak Door, so that's really nice. And when you're playing on the T side and you lose someone over by Squeak, like, what do? Do you go and make sure that the guy isn't still aggressive, or do you just leave him to it?
It's a really tough call, because if you let him be aggressive there, obviously you can have a very fast flank, but if you go and try and clear it out, then you have a player just kind of in no man's land, especially if he goes down. It's a very awkward situation. Guardian alone here at this B-bomb site. Rain is going to be close by. He's got a flashbang primed to bail Guardian out after the first shot rings true. We'll see how effective it is. Mihu is lurking in mid, so he can be very effective. Guardian here with the shot, it's gonna miss. Flashbang is gonna come out now. Guardian's falling, but everyone's blind. That's gonna hold him off. It's beautiful from FaZe. Rain dropping down as well. And finally, both defenders taken care of. But can Virtus.pro actually get in? Mihu is coming around, but it's too late. 14 seconds on the clock, and Kerrigan knows exactly what's happening. He knows the game that's being played. Great shot from Mihu. Any guns he can take away is brilliant. And he does get 2. He can't possibly win. But 4 kills and taking the ops out of the hands as well is awesome for Mihu. Oh, even Olaf goes down. That's a blunder. So even in victory, FaZe lose so much.
That's actually huge. Like that, we almost can't overstate how big that is. Really sad they didn't have more time in that 2 versus 3. That would have been really interesting, because if there had been 40 seconds instead of 20,
yeah,
they would have waited for Mihu to make the entry, but they couldn't do that. They had to move beforehand, and then Kerrigan got the kill on the guy planning or carrying the bomb at least.
I think it's insane that Mihu is able to take out all 3 players right at the end there. That's mental. Look at the money that FaZe has. Everyone is below 1,000. This could be the map right here. FaZe absolutely have to win this one, and Pasha's got full control of middle with the AWP peering up towards highway, towards that A bomb site. There's a crack in that smoke, so FaZe has to be careful, and now they're really pinned in. Plenty of time for Pasha to try and find a pick. Plenty of time for this utility to make FaZe nervous. Now, here's the crazy thing, is this boost came up pretty delayed. Pasha already cleared it out, so actually Olaf is primed to have a very good round if they don't check for that again.
Yeah, absolutely. Could at least get a couple of kills, and there's one taking down Bialy. Now they definitely know flashbangs are in, and there's a good return kill for Neo, taking down Olofmeister. He's gonna fall, but the return from Pasha just trading all over the place, and now the bomb is finally gonna be going down. Guardian, oh, that's a crazy run-in from Snacks. I'm not sure why he just did that. 2 versus 3 now. Molotov at least gonna put some pressure on, and that's a perfect timing for Mihu. Again, he is just absolutely sharp in this game. Rain sneaking in. Did he spot the face? I'm not sure, but he's on the ladder. He's going to go down. Mihu for a second kill. And Nico, no chance at all. Pasha was ready. Virtus.pro win the round, make it 13-9. And their money is devastated. They've got nothing left to buy with.
Don't even have to go back to talk about the impact of Mihu in the previous round again, because he was incredible there. The kill onto Guardian over at the truck is brilliant. The Molotov just to force him into the open, a great headshot. And then he continues moving forward, continues to be aggressive for one more. Really making up for, yeah, you're exactly right. I don't know what Snacks was doing just walking around that corner, but Mihu more than makes up for it.
Yeah, really, really well done. I guess Moses, we're in Hungary and Snacks is hungry.
Jesus Christ, you thought of that last night?
Oh. It was getting into the early morning hours, Moses. I just, you know, I write my best material there, yeah, and that was it.
Welcome to Hungary, Snacks.
Oh, yeah.
That's unreal.
We'll tell Matt later.
Yep.
We'll make him use it. 13-9, and leading into the 23rd round. Virtus.pro not that far away from making this happen, which would be quite impressive, even winning one map over FaZe, considering how much criticism they've been under from everybody, and I think rightfully so. This Virtus.pro project has been looking very strange indeed.
Well, they've got FaZe. If you're gonna upset FaZe, you've got them right where you want them. It's basically forced by Central now for this FaZe lineup down the stretch. 13-9. They get so reset that it would be a double save, so they pretty much have to buy the Deagles and CZs just to not sit these rounds out. Obviously feeling the pressure and realizing they don't have too many they can give away. This is going to be a hit towards the B bomb site. The bomb has been over here this whole time. They've just got Mihu out into a lurking position. He can actually peer up highway again. Nico's going to be out in the open. There's the peek. No need to commit for Mihu. Now, Snacks and Mihu have actually taken a decent amount of damage, and they're going to fall into this. Rain out in the open again, behind the box. Looking for the drop, and will they be able to actually predict it? Rain with one, he gets the dink on a Pasha, but it's a double kill for Papa Biceps. Guardians here, more damage to the CZs coming out, but Virtus.pro is going to swing into the site. Olaf on the big flank, Pasha's watching that as well. And Virtus.pro, they have everything under control, just barely under control. but they do have it. Guardian in a 1-on-2 going to be taken down, and it's 14 for VP.
It's a quad kill for the big man himself, who's up at 24 overall. Pasha having just a miraculous game, and so is Mihu. Oh, is it a little bit less than that? The scoreboard might be a little bit wobbly. 22 kills for both Mihu and Pasha, as far as I can tell. Sorry about that. Yeah, very good job indeed. 14-9. We are heading into the 24th round. Again, the force-up comes through for FaZe. Spraying as Snacks almost could have gone down then, but he did get the kill and managed to get out of that position. So this is a very shocking beginning to an early Sunday morning, Moses.
Yeah, the Lord's Day. Everyone's 14-9. Virtus Pro having everyone on the edge of their seats. Kerrigan now is going to push up and get aggressive, trying to make a play for his team, trying to turn it around. Well over a minute, they have to play 4 versus 5, and with, mostly just pistols. So difficult. Mihu again on his own while the rest of VP goes elsewhere, and Kerrigan is going to go clear this out now. If Kerrigan gets a kill, if Mihu goes down, which it's looking like he is, Virtus Pro knows he has the information. All that's left is for them to hit the A-bomb site. They're going to do it quickly. There's the UMP. Nico can't get a double kill. That would have been huge. It's a 3-on-3. Kerrigan again with the big flank coming in, and Rain is just so far away. He does have an AK-47, but it's going to be some time before he can get involved. There is a kit on Kerrigan as well.
I think they actually needed that double kill for this round to be really viable. Problem is the door is closed, so when he opens it, that's a big giveaway, but he gets the kill instantly. That's interesting. Now they're sort of trapped in the back of the bomb site and spraying on through Rain. He's going to, Bialy going to get one, and Rain will get the one in return, so not bad at all. And they retake the bomb site. Plenty of time for the defuse as well. FaZe somehow find a way to live a little bit longer here on Cash. That was not clear that was going to be a victory for them, but Kerrigan playing, I think, that round just really well.
I mean, he also had the understanding he had to take that risk. He had to push up towards middle, so it's a brilliant thing to be able to find that kill over towards B and just tell his team, because Mihu was throwing a small fake, so he's just saying, guys, there's no one here. Don't worry about those smokes. Don't worry about the nades that you've seen. Everyone get over towards the A-bomb site. And obviously the flank coming in from door to add one more in the 3 versus 3. He thins him down. FaZe still down by 4 rounds, though, and Kerrigan is going to be the first one tested. That's a good win onto Snacks. Not taking too much damage either. It's going to be Neo's turn. How aggressive does he want to get? He's gaining great control, and here he comes. We've seen this battle so many times. Is he going to pre-aim the boost? No. He does adjust. He gets the kill. He's dinked down Olaf. No response quite yet. And that's a great position from Mihu, but he can't win it somehow. Olaf doing some work. And Virtus Pro, what are they left? They only have... They have really nothing, not a whole lot.
Short Pasha didn't get that kill. I'm shocked Mihu didn't get the kill over at the forklift. He's been playing out of his mind this whole map, but that might be a freebie right there as Bialy's going to take down Rain. Back in a 3-on-3. Bialy checking out the bomb sound. Guardian here at the cross. Can they win this fight against him? He's going to take down one. Looking for more. Guardian with a double. And that leaves Pasha in an awful position. 45 seconds. 1 versus 3. He has been playing a brilliant game so far, Pasha, but this is almost too much of an ask. He picks up the bomb and trying to spot the cross. Can't quite get Guardian, and he's going to be a triple instead here for the Slovakian player. Very good job indeed. Guardian defending that bomb side like a champion.
They needed that as well, and that's the tough part. Even though Virtus Pro gets that kill, Rain making the mistake of coming through the smoke. There's not enough utility on this FaZe side. I think Bialy had the Molotov. That's pretty much all they had to use to try and get in, to try and block off Guardian's vision. And I mean, he stops it even from coming out just by peeking in towards Checker. So taking that risk and winning it out this time.
A tactical timeout being called here.
Virtus Pro has gotten to the end of the road, haven't they? All they need now is a little bit more, just one last push to get over. It's going to have to be delayed. Only pistols coming out this time. FaZe has done a good job of coming back into this game. Double op set up now for them. Nico's got one. Guardian has the other. We just saw a great sequence from Guardian, who looking very solid with that weapon. And Well, Anders, sometimes you just need to have a good old-fashioned V-rush, and there's a miss from Guardian that might be able to provide the opportunity. Flashbang's coming out. Guardian's not blind, though, and Rain is doing some work. Double kill for him, and the danger's all gone from this hit. One kill coming out for Pasha, but it's handled well by FaZe. Up to 12 now.
Yeah, really, really good adjustment. Good grenades as well to slow down the push. Puts it at 14 to 12. And the money is no longer a concern really for FaZe. They should have enough to make something happen even if they lose this round. So double open play. We'll see what Virtus.pro can do now that the pressure is really, really on. Big stuck in the middle here. Rain going to pick up one easily. And somehow Neo gets a kill even through the smoke. I'm not even sure how, but still favorable trade happening. Snacks trying to put the pressure on, and he's not quite quick enough, and that allows Carrigan to help out. So another round going in favor of FaZe. And what a way to get started. Yeah,
a bit gimmicky from Virtus.pro in this round, right? There's just the standard smoke and that choke point in mid. They just want to drop a flash through it and have a double peek coming out of the smoke, but FaZe actually had 3 players there. So a bit of a heartbreak for VP as that tactic is just directly countered. Snacks tries to get sneaky, tries to come outdoor, but couldn't actually attack Nico quick enough. He had a nice jump from Olaf. He's going to have the flank, but I don't even think he'll need it, to be honest with you. Mihu is just going to go down at any second.
Yeah, but who does that in an official game? It's so hard to make that jump work. Good stuff overall. And yeah, another round, 13 to 14. I say roll the dice again, Moses. Get that B-rush in.
Yeah, you think so?
It's bound to work eventually.
It's bound to, yeah. Well, we'll see. With the pistols, you may as well go for it.
They're not going to heed our advice at all.
You got to feel for Virtus.pro if they're not able to close this one out. They're going to go for the A hit, and actually, this is the best round to do it. There's no one actually in the A bomb site. Nico watching it from far back. Olaf is watching it from highway. So just one smoke is going to neutralize all the information, all the angles that FaZe is taking. When does it come out? It's got to be quick before they rotate over, and here it is. Flashbangs out, and Nico gets one anyways. Olaf, the Molotov, and it looks like he wants to push into the bomb site. Nico has the angle. He's getting more. He's getting 3, and Olaf's here. Great round. Nico gets aggressive, doesn't want to give up a plant, and makes it look easy.
He isn't even the main AWP player and just hitting shots left and right.
That's the scary part, isn't it?
Yeah, really, really, really good job. I was going to say, listen, once you realize that it's going to be like that kind of a B attack or an A attack, just let them put the bomb down and just win with the grenades, because they could have just done that. But no bomb plant happening. Now we're at 14-14, and it is getting uncomfortably close here. It looked like Virtus.pro had done it. They had everything set up. They had pushed themselves to 14 rounds. They had broken the FaZe economy, and FaZe had to just force up round after round. And then somehow they make it back anyway. Good spot. Watching Bialy over there. Failed grenade, unfortunately, but still, they've got him locked in here for a little bit.
Both halves, Virtus.pro has won 7 rounds and then just gets stopped cold and can't find that 8th.
You're right.
It's been a 5-0 run. This was 14-9 at one point for Virtus.pro. Nico burning 36 HP. Gotta be careful. Virtus.pro just slowly pressuring this B bomb site. There's no indication. Mihu doing it again. Earlier, he confused FaZe. He got a free kill onto Nico with this kind of a play, and he might get one again onto Olaf on top of the box. He is. Both of them go down. Neo on top, and now you don't need to peek. 5-on-3. Make it 4 as Carrigan in mid does some work. He's down to 22 HP, though. Guardian has got to be effective with this AWP.
You do this. Oh, nice peek there. Taking down Snacks, who was trapped in a bit of an uncomfortable position. Leg shot coming in from Pasha. It's enough to get the kill. Rain taking down Mihu. And now it's a 1 versus 2. Rain, the last one left. The bomb is already ticking away. He's going to have to be quick on this one. Headshot taking down Pasha, and now Neo waiting for it. He's won so many 1 versus 1s in this game. And on the bomb, tapping it a single time. The headshot instantaneously. Neo taking the kill. That's 15 rounds for Virtus.pro. I can't believe how many 1 versus 1s he's got. He's only got 15. He's at the bottom of the scoreboard with Bialy, but somehow he's landing all the important kills.
Yeah, true to Neo. He's just ice cold in those clutch scenarios. Really nice round from Virtus.pro. Again, that slow lurk out A main. FaZe not having enough eyes on it ever. They're losing that battle of information. God. That's a great shot from Neo.
What just happened? I do want to say this, because miHo's been playing just so well. The fact that he got the opening kill, saw Carrigan in the middle, and didn't fight him again. Just ignored him after that. Such good play. Nice sneak kill coming in from Bialy, and now Snax wanted to see if he could catch somebody else on the corner, but this is a huge round here. Otherwise, it's going to be overtime. It's 4 versus 4, and Virtus.pro have fought tooth and nail to get into this position. olofmeister going to pick up at least 1 kill there. Now they're down to 3. They really, really want just 1 more kill here to make it a 3-on-3, see if that can work out.
NiKo needs to be careful. If he goes too far back, Snax has been holding that angle for some time now. He's also out in the open. He can see these flashbangs come. There's a great shot, actually. A tough angle. Molotov is going to make sure Bialy can't push him as well. It's a 2-on-4. Looking like FaZe might be able to bring this into overtime, but still dueling in mid. miHo, this is the big exchange, and there it is. Bialy, can he do more? Can he get that precision headshot? Not quite yet.
But miHo can. He is just an unbelievable god in this game. Now it's Rain in a 1 versus 2, and somehow they bring it back from the brink of overtime. Rain is going to go down. Of course, it's miHo taking the last kill. Triple and 16-14 in favor of Virtus.pro. 27 kills on miHo. He is such a good player.
That is a phenomenal game, and Pasha was there as well. You got all the individual effort from the Virtus.pro players, and FaZe has got to be stunned. There's some smiles finally on the VP, guys.
Yeah, those were genuine hugs coming out there from the Virtus.pro players, and I don't blame them. I did this poll yesterday about the most improved players over the course of the last year, and my bets were something like RPK and Chris J. I think have been pretty good. Someone mentioned Golden, someone mentioned